The sun is setting. I've literally lost my tripod. I should probably give up on filming this video because it's knocking off time and people are going home to their houses and therefore making a ruckus on the road. But we're going to talk anyway. And what are we talking about? 2024. I know you don't want to think about it. 2023 is done and you have done nothing. Como yo, I understand you very much. And I just decided to sit down and compile some, sorts of thinking that I want to implement next year that I know will actually make a difference in the way I relate to myself, in the way I relate to my goals. And I want to share that with y'all because I'm not stingy. We don't stinge over here. So I think something that I want to convince myself of, even as we end this year and start the next one, is that change is possible. If you're stuck with certain habits, if you're stuck with certain ways of thinking, it might be because you're holding on to this idea that change just isn't possible for you. I know that sometimes your brain bullies you and it convinces you that it's a good idea to hide from people when you're feeling some type of way, or like just comes up with unnecessary fears. But besides that, it's actually kind of cool. If you learn new things, those new things can help you create new experiences, and those experiences in turn can literally change your brain, like literally change the way it behaves, change the way you relate to things. And yeah, I don't know, but that sounds really hopeful for me because it means I never have to be stuck being a particular kind of person. And if you've been here for a while, you know that I like myself very much, but there's many things that I could be doing better. And I would like to start trying to do those things better, especially next year. Let me let you guys in on a life hack. I didn't even think to tell anyone about this because I just didn't know if it was all that useful. But you need to start your New Year's resolutions now. Yes, like in November. Wait, we're not in November anymore, in December. And let me tell you what happens. I've been doing this for a while now, and I didn't even think it had such a big impact on the way I related to my goals. But we talked about this before. Delusion is your best friend because when the second week of January hits and I'm already tired of trying to be a better person, I can just tell myself, I've been doing this stuff since last year. Like, I've been dieting since last year. Even if I started in the last week of December, it doesn't matter. I don't know about the rest of you, but like, January 1st is a difficult day. I don't know. I'm always experiencing some kind of existential crisis, some kind of is my life ever going to change type of crisis. But it literally doesn't have to be that way, especially if you start your New Year's resolutions now. Trust me on this one. Start working out now, start learning how to paint now, start studying better now, start trying to be nicer so you can compliment your workmates even when they are being complete underheads. Like, just start those things now, and by the time the new year rolls in, that's been you. That's exactly who you've been this whole time. Isn't that amazing? The next thing that I want to focus on doing and that I'd really like if other people did it too is structuring your life around your goals instead of the other way around. For example, I want to pray more, right? That's something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. And instead of starting to plan my day thinking about prayer, it's usually like, okay, I have to do this and then I have to do this and then I have to go here and then when I come back I'll pray. But I'm sure you can tell that it's not always effective, and I get tired. I get very tired. Literally, just being a human being is tiring. What I'm starting to do instead, I started doing these things in November because early bird catches the worm. I set down the times when I want to pray. First and foremost, it's like, okay, I want to pray at 7 in the morning when I wake up, and I want to pray at like 11 p.m. before I go to bed. And then I put in everything else that I'm supposed to be doing during my day. And so far, it's been working out really well because I always manage to get those things done. And it's very fulfilling because obviously there's the loveliness of just being in communication with God, but then there's also like, I'm actually doing it. I said I would do something, and it's happening. And it feels great. It feels really great. I want that for you too. Think about it. Just think about it. And the last thing that I want to share with you that we need to be doing as we finish off this year and hopefully make it to the next one is, let's not give up on ourselves. I know this whole self-improvement, self-betterment thing is long. Like, I promise you, I've been battling the same things. I've been fighting the same things for years now, and the progress feels very, very small, but it's there. Besides, what else are you going to do? Pretend to be okay? I don't know, just give in to your unhealthy trauma responses and coping habits for the rest of your life. I don't think so. That's definitely not what I want for myself. And I get it. It's very, very tiring. Sometimes you need a break. And yeah, let's also learn how to incorporate taking breaks. Oh, some pretty birds are just flying. Wow. Breaks into you know, our lives and our trying to be better, but at the same time there's no such thing as stopping, because this is literally what life is. It's just trying to be better, trying to live a decent life. I'm not even aiming for like world's most amazing, even though I'm very close. I just want to be better than I was yesterday. And yeah, we can't give up now. There's too much at stake. This is serious. I'm sorry. What it is really committing to trying again. It's really just making up your mind to return to the drawing board whenever things don't work out, whenever you find yourself feeling disappointed in the choices you've made recently, in the way you failed to achieve, in the way you've just, you know, not managed. It's all right. It's honestly okay. Let's just start again. But starting again over and over again requires you to be extremely patient, extremely focused. Well, not extremely. I'm not even the most focused person ever. Like, I can't focus for the life of me. But yeah, it's just returning to this place of like, okay, I'm doing something wrong and I need to start again. And like, yeah, it's difficult. I know this. It's very difficult. I've started again in my life. Like, trying to figure out who I am, trying to figure out what I want. I can't even count how many times now, but it's worth it. And I don't know, I just don't see any other way of living. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. It would be nice if you do these things with me. Company never hurt anybody. Thank you for spending this very noisy sunset with me. I just wanted to make a video because the next couple of weeks are going to be busy and I don't want any excuses for not posting or for not just letting y'all in on what I'm up to in my silly little life. If you enjoyed the video, be my friend. Please. Come on, let's have it. Yeah, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed and left me a comment. I really like chatting with you guys. Let's talk about things. Let me know what your goals are for 2024 and how you plan on going about achieving them. Yeah, let's keep each other accountable for next year. Thank you for watching and bye. Blam, blam, blam. I really hope this microphone is working well because I'll actually cry if I've been filming all these things for nothing. I will shed real grown woman tears.